From 4-2. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Merlis Belcher Place on Championship Sunday for the 2024 Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League. My name is Matt Morrison. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon as the Snowbirds are looking to defend their 2023 championship. Meanwhile, standing in their way are the 2021 champs, the Bucks. As both of these teams are the two teams left standing after what has been a great weekend of ball hockey here at Merlis Belcher Place. The Bucks have ran the gauntlet. They needed to win every single game they played to get to this spot, and they have done just that. They're looking to win one more, and if they do, they'll be crowned the 2024 champs. Meanwhile, the Snowbirds had a win yesterday over the Ravens in the semifinal. They punched their ticket to the championship game because of that win, and like I'd mentioned, they're looking to repeat as Premier League champs. The starting goalies this afternoon for the Snowbirds, to my broadcast right, Robbie Huffnagel is going to be in net for the Saskatoon Snowbirds. 6 wins on the season, including that win yesterday. Meanwhile, in net for the Bucks, had a great 2 games yesterday. Standing to my broadcast left is Mitch Deason. He kept his team in both of those games yesterday, and he's going to look to do the same here this afternoon. These two teams last met on June the 8th, with the Snowbirds winning the season series 2-0. They beat the Bucks by a score of 8-4 and 11-7. So 2 high-scoring games here between these two teams as both teams make their way to center floor. The Snowbirds are going to start with Morgan Bogdan, Braden Barnett, and Holden Knights as their top line. Meanwhile, the Bucks are going to counter with Keith Mitchell, Derek Lukian, and their captain Josh Anderson will be the starting forwards for the Bucks. They're going to start with Ruben Beattie and James Pasternak on defense. Meanwhile, Evan Pasternak and Justin Monahan are going to start on defense for the Snowbirds, who are in those blue jerseys with white and black trim blue shorts. Meanwhile, the Bucks in those bronze, brown jerseys, whatever you want to call them, with the black and white trim, and the black shorts with the white and bronze trim, as both teams will receive their final marching orders here. 1 game left for all the marbles and what has been another great season of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League, as we have a little bit of a delay here, just making sure that everything's all good to go. All 3 games this weekend, or the 3 games yesterday, were all very close games. So if that's any indication of how this championship final is going to go, then I think we're going to settle in here for a good one. The Bucks, of course, beat the Axemen in their first game by a score of 3-2, thanks to a late goal by Josh Anderson, and then they beat the Ravens yesterday by a score of 4-3, again thanks to a late goal by the Bucks captain Josh Anderson. So captain clutch so far throughout the weekend. Meanwhile, the Snowbirds won a close one against the Ravens yesterday by a score of 5-4, and that's how these two teams got to where they are. So the Bucks looking to stay alive. Of course, they're looking for their first championship, like I mentioned, since 2021, when they won the inaugural Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League. The Snowbirds, who have been in the final every single year, finally were able to climb to the top of the mountain last year, winning the 2023 championship, and they look to repeat. Of course, Holden Knights, number 28 for the Snowbirds, starting at left wing, had 16 goals in that Premier League regular season, 12 assists, so 28 points for Knights. And while Josh Anderson, second in the league in points with 17. So the Bucks kind of did it more so by committee. Josh Anderson, third in the league with assists, and Keith Mitchell, Derek Lukian were tied for 7 assists through the Premier League regular season. Robbie Huffnagel, of course, 5 wins in the regular season. That was by far the most in the Premier League. He finished 3rd in the league in goals against average, with a goals against average of 3.33 and a save percentage of .859. So the Snowbirds kind of won with their offense throughout the course of the regular season. I mean, you look at some of the games that the Snowbirds were involved in, even going back to June the 8th when they beat the Bucks by scores of 8-4 and 11-7. Had a 5-4 victory, a 6-1 victory, a 7-3 victory, and 11-7 victory. Meanwhile, the Bucks, just the one win in the regular season, 2 wins in the regular season, pardon me. So I think we're finally ready to go. Referee Ray Berzitsky at center Florida dropped the ball on this one. And the 2024 Saskatchewan Premier League Ball Hockey Championship is underway as the Snowbirds will control the opening face-off. Knights with it now, as he'll just chip that one in for Braden Barnett. Anderson the first to it for the Bucks as he'll go behind his own goal. And he'll just kick it back for James Pasternak now. So James versus Evan Pasternak, as that pass is going to miss everybody. Good draw weight, however, as that one's waved off for icing. So bragging rights on the line here in the Pasternak household. There's Anderson and Monahan are in a tie-up for it. Anderson with a centering pass and a quick shot by Mitchell, and he fired it wide. Knights, he'll go across floor for Monahan as the Snowbirds look to just get it out. Near side off the wall for Barnett. Tries to play that one in but can't. Lukian with it. Looked like he might have wanted a change, and now here comes Josh Grimm off the bench with a shot. Missed it high as that one gets swatted away by Pasternak. Taylor Vanderveen back with it now for the Bucks in his own end as the Snowbirds will peel off for the first change of the night. Bryce Williams up for Darwin Morin now. Morin being watched closely by Lamontagne. Grimm tries to turn and fire and can't. Lamontagne will find that loose ball in his own zone, and he'll move it up now for Austin Pasick. Pasick tries a centering pass. That one doesn't work. Second time does. Velasquez tried to get it back to Pasick and couldn't. And that one is going to get cleared down, but not enough for icing. So Lamontagne now in his own zone. Goes up that near side for Pasick. Had the ball knocked away from him. Morin chips it past Lamontagne and will now give chase in the near corner. Morin looking for somewhere to go with it. Centering pass for Eckel with a shot and a good stop by Huffnagel. First shot of the game comes courtesy of Nathan Eckel, and a good stop by Huffnagel. Looked like he might have double clutched that one, but he did hold on, and we'll get a face-off here to the left of the Snowbirds' goal. So Evan Peters will come out to take the offensive zone draw for the Bucks. He'll go against the Snowbirds captain Brock Harrison. Face-off won by Harrison, and that will allow Ryland Pierce to throw it D-to-D for Brennan Jones. He'll go up for Harrison. Had trouble controlling that one. As Tad Fullerton will send that one in, but it's going to be an icing call as he was on the other side of center. So the face-off will come down in the Buck zone. So face-off will be to the right of the Bucks goalie. Mitch Deason, of course, played well in the 2 games that the Bucks had to win yesterday. Made some big stops in both of those games. Harrison out to take the offensive zone draw for the Snowbirds. He's out with Holden Knights, and I think that's Damon Williams on that line as well. Tie up off the face-off. Good defensive job there by Peters to tie up Harrison, who wasn't able to get it back. Vanderveen now with it behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. He'll throw it up near side, and Fullerton got knocked down, no call. He got knocked down by Pierce from behind. As Fullerton and Harrison are jawing at each other as an icing call. As referee Ray Berzitsky is going to explain the situation to Snowbirds captain Brock Harrison. But Fullerton definitely did get knocked down from behind by Pierce. And there's going to be no call. Players had trouble staying on their feet yesterday here at Merlis Belcher Place, so you wonder if, although there was contact, Fullerton also might have just lost his footing a little bit, as that was the case a couple of times in all 3 games yesterday. There's a face-off win by Harrison and a shot by Knights that goes wide. Pasternak back up top now for Knights with a long shot. They score! Might have been redirected in front. The Snowbirds take flight, and they draw first blood in the championship final. I think Harrison might have got a stick on it. He's leading the flyby at the Snowbirds bench off the shot by Knights, and it's 1-0. So we saw this in the game yesterday, the one that the Snowbirds played, an early strike. They got out to a 3-0 lead against the Ravens in that semifinal, and they ended up winning 5-4, but definitely had a quick start in that opening period, and another quick start here as Penner with it now. So they do indeed give that first goal to Harrison. Damon Williams and Holden Knights with the assists. So Anderson with it now. So he'll kick it back for Pasternak. He'll go up for Anderson. Centering feed for Lukian, who will gain the line. He'll kick it back now from Mitchell, who sends it in deep. Lukian tries to get it behind the net for Anderson, tries to jam away at it at the near side. Huffnagel does a good job to get tight to that post, and he'll hang on. So the Bucks with the attempted quick response, and that'll lead to an offensive zone face-off. Face-off now will be to the left of Robbie Huffnagel. Grimm out to take the offensive zone draw. Clean win back for Vanderveen. Vanderveen looking for a lane. He won't shoot. Now he will, as that one handcuffed Huffnagel. Rebound is controlled by a Snowbirds defender, and that will go into the seats here in Merlis Belcher Place. And I think we're going to have the face-off outside, so we'll say that that went off a Bucks player and out. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Face-off win, another face-off win from Grimm, but then he had that ball poked away by Braden Barnett, who will go and give chase. Decent first two, it put it right on the stick of Barnett, however. There's the centering pass, and that one just missed. That was Bogdan who had that chance on the far side. Lamontang, first man back for the Snowbirds in his own zone as he'll pick it up. And he'll just go D to D for Knights. Knights tries to go up that near side, but too far out of the reach for Morgan Bogdan, so it's going to be an icing call, and the face-off will come back in the Snowbirds' end. Exactly 11 minutes to go in the opening period. 1-0 Snowbirds lead, thanks to a Brock Harrison redirect in front. You know that the Bucks are going to probably respond, though. It's what they did in the two games yesterday. And they kind of just hung around until the final few minutes. Both late goals for the Bucks in that one. As Velasquez with it in his own zone. He'll kick it behind the net for Jones. Jones being watched closely there by Lukian. Near side now for Velasquez as he'll throw it back behind the net for Monahan. Monahan up the near side for Harrison. And Harrison will just backhand that one out. And it was a good job there by Vanderveen, as Anderson will pick up that loose ball here at center. Over the line. Anderson with it as he'll peel back looking for some space. Tries to backhand that one in deep. Pasick is able to block that one though. As now here comes Pasick the other way with a burst of speed, being watched closely there by Beattie. Good job by Beattie to force Pasick into the corner. And Beattie will pick up a loose ball and he'll just shuffle it D to D for James Pasternak. And we're going to have a penalty here. It's going to be a slashing call. And it's going to go to Bucks defender Ruben Beattie. So behind the play, I didn't get an opportunity to see it. And that's going to be a double minor for Beattie, who's going to plead his case to the official. So an opportunity for the Snowbirds here to add to their early lead. So Harrison, Knights, Monahan, Barnett, and Evan Pasternak out here for the Snowbirds. Face off to the right of Deason. Good tie up on that draw as the Bucks try to get an early clear. Knights is able to keep it in. There's a shot! Scores! scores! Holden Knights with a blast from outside the blue line, and it's a 2-0 Snowbirds lead. So a clearing attempt unable to get out, and Holden Knights let that one fly. Beats Deason over the glove. And the power play early strikes, and it's a 2-0 Snowbirds lead. So because of the double minor, the Snowbirds still on the power play here for 2 minutes. And an opportunity to add to their lead even further here. Of course, we saw this yesterday. In the semifinal game, the Snowbirds hopped out to a 3-0 lead in the first period. And they already have an early 2-0 lead. 5 minutes in here. Now, if you're the Bucks, you want to make sure that you kill off this penalty and then go to work. As Damon Williams with it now on the far side. Williams, a centering pass for Knights, unable to connect. As that one is going to be knocked down by Morin, who tries to push that one free. And that's going to be an icing call. Face-off will come back in the Buck zone. So back to 5-on-5 after the Holden Knights goal. Shots on goal 3-3, so the Snowbirds have capitalized on 2 of their 3 shots here. As that one will go up and into the netting here at Merlis Belcher Place. Face-off will come to the left of the Bucks goal. Face-off won by Anderson in the defensive zone. Williams will just go D to D for Vanderveen. Vanderveen now near side. Off the wall for Mitchell, trying to poke it up for Anderson. Anderson trying to strip Pasternak, and Huffnagel will come out and play that one. Williams does a good job to hold the line. Lukey now with it for Mitchell with a shot, and that one might have been redirected as it doesn't make its way towards the goal. Anderson now picks up the ball in the near side corner. Being watched closely by Monahan, trying to charge his way to the net and is unable to do so. And now here come the Snowbirds the other way. Elliot Berezitsky with numbers over the line. Berezitsky still with it. Centering pass. And a great stop made there by Deason off the stick of Jared Penner. He needed that save. Berezitsky still with it, being watched. There's a centering pass, but Penner unable to connect. So now the Bucks will look to break out. Lukian on the far side. Tries to throw that one to the middle. Intercepted there by Mormon, who leaves it for Ryland Pierce. Pierce had that one poked away from him. Good stick by Pasternak, and now here come the Bucks the other way. Carson Eskro over the blue line will just backhand it towards the goal. Huffnagel out of his crease will play that one. Eskro able to cut it off. He takes a bump by Mormon as Pierce is able to find it, and he'll just kick it back for Velasquez. Velasquez, centering pass for Blake Young, who will get over center and chip it in. Young now with a sharp angle pass in front. That one gets cut off. And now Grimm out the other way. Clearing attempt doesn't work. Velasquez back for Young near side, just inside the line. As he'll try to throw that one towards the goal, but Pasternak is able to find it, and he'll throw that one around the wall. As he's still with it. Pasternak now up for Fullerton. Icing waved off as they say that Brennan Jones, I think, touched it right near the line, so that's the reason for the no icing. There's a long lead feed that misses everybody, and that's going to be an icing call against the Snowbirds, so the face-off will come back in the Snowbirds' end, and the face-off will be to the right of Robbie Huffnagel. 7:05 remains in the opening period. Still a 2-0 Snowbirds lead, thanks to a Brock Harrison goal and then a power play goal from Holden Knights. So Grimm out to take the offensive zone face-off here for the Bucks. And he wins that one back for Vanderveen with a shot fired to just wide. Mitchell, or pardon me, Darwin Morin with it. Being watched closely there by a Snowbirds defender. That's Rathje that he's in a battle with, a battle of number 7s. Morin still with it. As that one will be worked down. Now we're going to have a penalty coming up. The Bucks are going to go to the power play here. There's a centering pass. Lamontang knocks it down and touches up. It's going to be an interference call, and I think it's going to go against Will Rathje. And Rathje will go and sit for 2 or less. So an opportunity for the Bucks to get right back into this one with their first power play of the afternoon. So Anderson, Mitchell, Morin, Pasternak, and Grimm will make up this first power play unit here for the Bucks. And Harrison is going to get waived, I do believe. Face off one cleanly there by Anderson. Pasternak with it. Morin with it now. Near side. Back up top for Pasternak. For Grimm with a shot, and that one I think might have got blocked by a Snowbirds defender. Might have hit Keith Mitchell in front too. Mitchell now with it. Kicks it back for Grimm with a shot, and a good stop by Huffnagel as he hangs on. So good traffic in front of the Snowbirds goal, but a good job by Huffnagel, able to see that one and snag it. So Anderson will win that one back again for Grimm. Grimm across for Pasternak. Nice pass down low for Mitchell, who will now work it back for Grimm, far sideline. Grimm now is going to walk the line for Mitchell. Mitchell looking for a lane. Across now for Pasternak at the near side. For Grimm, who's going to tee one up, and that one rips just wide. Morin trying to work that one free now, as Anderson is in there to help out. Centering pass back for Grimm. Down low now for Mitchell. Mitchell near side for Pasternak. Moves to the middle. Grimm now far side. For Pasternak. Pasternak for Mitchell far side. Mitchell with a sharp angle shot. Rebound in front, and that one got stopped as well, as that one is going to be cleared down the length of the floor. So some good pressure by the Bucks in the first minute, 10 seconds of that power play. A couple of shots on goal. A couple of good stops from Robbie Huffnagel, as Mitchell will now chip that one in. Harrison the first to it for the Snowbirds, however. Pardon me, Braden Barnett. And he'll send that one down the length of the floor. Deason will come out to play that one, as Holden Knights was bearing down on him. Morin to Mitchell, who will just gain the line for Anderson. Anderson tries to backhand that one down low. There's an opportunity in front, and now another penalty coming up. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds, as they're going to take Brennan Jones for a trip in front of the net, as I think that was Evan Peters that was trying to work his way to the goal. So a big opportunity now here for the Bucks. And I think they called a timeout here. So exactly 5 minutes to go in the opening period. 2-0 Snowbirds lead, but they do have a 5-on-3 opportunity here. There's 20 seconds left in the penalty to Rathje. And now Brennan Jones is going to sit for 2 or less here as well. So Mitchell, Anderson, Grimm, Morin, Pasternak out for the Bucks. Harrison, Lamontang, and I think that's Monahan out to kill this one here for the Snowbirds. What an opportunity for the Bucks here. 5 minutes exactly left in the opening period. Anderson tries to win that one back, and I think they're going to say that it wasn't done fairly. So, oh no, Anderson is going to get waived. So Anderson and Grimm will change spots. Good face-off win by Harrison, and the Snowbirds will get an early clear. Good clear by, I think that was Lamontang. That's that one down the length of the floor. Pasternak, nice pass for Mitchell, trying to work it back. He's double-teamed, and Harrison is able to send it down as well. So that will kill off the remaining seconds of the Rathje penalty. So he steps out, back now to 5-on-4 for a minute 35. As that's going to be an icing call as Pasternak missed. Everybody know they're going to wave it off. Rathje now will move that one up, and that one gets sent down the length of the floor as well. So a couple of good early clears here for the Snowbirds. As James Pasternak will send that one up for Anderson. And Anderson will have to wait for Morin to tag up. And they do indeed call that offside. The face-off will come in the neutral zone. Face-off in the neutral zone. 1:07 left in the Jones penalty. Anderson tries to win that one straight forward. And it's going to be a high stick by Monahan, so the face-off will come inside. So an opportunity here for the Bucks to try to get a setup here with 1:03 left in the Brennan Jones minor. Nothing really doing on this power play. Had a couple of looks in that Rathje penalty, but ever since the 5-on-3, unable to muster much of anything in the way of offense or pressure. Morin tries to send that one towards the goal, fans on it. Now Peters will work that down low for Anderson behind the net, as he'll kick that one around for Mitchell. Mitchell being watched closely there by Knights, as Knights now being watched by Vanderveen, and Knights will just backhand that one down the length of the floor. Good clear for the Snowbirds forward. Final 30 seconds now with the penalty. Grimm just is going to send one in. That one just missed the glove hand of Huffnagel. Monahan now with it, and Monahan will send it down the length of the floor. So now Mitchell will send it up for Anderson. Back for Mitchell. Final 5 seconds left. Bucks looking for a shot on goal here. Anderson tries to slap past to the back door, but that one got blocked. And that one is cleared down the length of the floor, and the Snowbirds able to kill off the 5-on-3. Back to 5-on-5. 2:50 to play. Long lead feed now for Anderson. Trying to catch the Snowbirds in the midst of a change. As Anderson is double teamed by Harrison and Rathje, and Williams is able to pick up that loose ball, and he'll dish it off for Harrison down the near side. Harrison centering pass for Williams. Williams with a shot and a good stop. Big rebound there. Harrison unable to get to it, however. Good job by Vanderveen, the Bucks defenders. He was able to get to it first. Harrison now at the near sideline, as he gets knocked down there by Eskra, who will come away with it. And Eskra off the wall for Fullerton. Icing waved off. Lamontang and Fullerton will bump. Lamontang able to come away with it, however. As Harrison will just chip that one past center. Vanderveen able to find that loose ball for Fullerton. Just missed him. Rathje with it. Up for Harrison now. Vanderveen able to knock that one down. Good knockdown by him at the Bucks line. Rathje able to pick up that loose ball, and he'll bring it over the blue line. Back for Williams at the far side with a shot. Near side, pardon me. Rebound in front, and I think that was Velasquez unable to find that one. As Peters and Velasquez will bump. Vanderveen in to help out, looking for somewhere to go. As Vanderveen will play it back for Bryce Williams. Williams being watched closely by Morgan Bogdan. As Vanderveen centering pass now for Peters. Eskra tries the one-touch pass for Fullerton. That one gets knocked down by Pierce, so icing is waved off. As Pierce and Fullerton in a battle as the Bucks are in the midst of a change. Fullerton with it now as we approach the final minute of the opening period. As Pasick bumps that one past Beatty. Here comes Pasick down the near side with a shot, and a good stop by Deason. Make sure that there's no rebound. Have a dangerous chance off the rush for Pasick, but Deason is able to slam the door, who settled in nicely here after giving up those 2 early goals. Face off to the right to the Snowbirds' goal. 1:02 remains in the first period. Still a 2-0 lead thanks to a Brock Harrison goal, and then a Hold the Knights power play goal. It's now Nathan Eckel with it, trying to work on Jones, but can't. Tie up for it right near the Bucks bench. Now Barnett, a nice move around Beatty. In all alone, Barnett, and a great stop by Deason. Another couple of whacks at it, and Deason with a couple of big stops. As Braden Barnett had 2 or 3 whacks at it, but Deason able to shut the door and hang on. Face off to the left of Deason. Face off win by Barnett. Eckel in to try to get a stick in the lane. There's a shot by Young as he turned and fired but missed. Barnett back to Jones at the far side point. That one gets blocked. Now here comes Eckel the other way. He gets knocked down by Jones. So battle between Morin and somebody else. Morin and Monahan. And I think Jones is going to go for a trip here, so it'll be his second penalty of the game. As Eckel was trying to gain a step on Jones and knocked him down. So 21 seconds left in the opening period, and the Bucks with their third power play opportunity here. 0 for 2 so far. Face off, won by Anderson. Grimm, cross for Pasternak, who will play that one off the wall. Pasternak with a shot, big stop by Hufnagel. Rebound is cleared, it hit Moore and he couldn't find it, and he'll send it back for Pasternak. Pasternak with a shot, that one doesn't make its way through, it's loose, Hufnagel down and out, it's still loose, the Snowbirds able to get it clear. Pasternak for Grimm, and they run out of time, and that's how the final seconds of the first period will end. So a couple of good looks for the Bucks here, and they'll have 1:39 of power play time to start the second period. We're through 1 on Championship Sunday. It's a 2-0 Snowbirds lead. So teams will switch ends as we're through a period here. Championship Sunday for the 2024 Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League. Matt Morrison with you. Snowbirds out to a 2-0 lead thanks to a Brock Harrison goal and a Holden Knights power play goal. As the Bucks look to respond, they have 1:39 of power play time. Had some good looks towards the end of that first period. Unable to solve Robbie Huffnagel. Shots through the opening 15 minutes. 10-8 in favor of the Bucks. So they have the edge there, but the only edge they care about is on the scoreboard. As Harrison the first to it, as he'll throw it back for Pasternak, who will send that one down the length of the floor. So a good clear from Pasternak. Now James Pasternak will bring it up for the Bucks. He'll send that one off the wall for Mitchell, who gains the line, but Harrison with a good stick, and he's able to send that one back over center. Mitchell will go back to retrieve. Mitchell tries to pass for Anderson, and James Pasternak finds that one and is able to send it down. So now up comes Mitchell with it over the red line, and he'll just send that one into an open corner. Monahan first to it for the Snowbirds. Anderson, though, hot on his tail. There's a centering pass. That one will work its way back to the line. Mitchell with it. Keith Mitchell up top for Pasternak. Pasternak for Grimm, near side circle. Grimm, a centering pass, looked like he fanned on it. Back for Pasternak with a shot, and Huffnagel's able to kick that one to an open corner. Harrison will find that one at the near side wall, and he'll send that one cross floor and down. So that pretty much should do it for the power play, as the Knights was hot in pursuit of a Bucks defender. Barnett picks up that loose ball, loses control of it, and now Grimm up for Anderson over the line, working 1-on-2. Tries to make a move around Lamontagne, but then lost it, and that one gets sent down, and that's how the Brennan Jones penalty will end. So 0 for 3 now are the Bucks on the power play. As now Mitchell will get over center and dump it in. Lamontagne first to it. Will Rathje now in his own end as the Snowbirds look for a breakout. Long lead feed got intercepted there. Lukian, nice one-touch pass down low for Peters with a shot. And a good stop by Huffnagel. Peters with it behind the net, being watched closely by Lamontagne, trying to buy himself some space. Peters still working on Lamontagne. Tries to send that one towards the goal, but can't. As Braden Barnett will find that one, and he'll go off the wall for Knights. Here comes Knights. Knights sends that one across for Bogdan, back for Knights, and that one off the Knights and off the pad of Deason. There's now Lukian with it. Lukian near side. Up now for Rathje. Rathje over the line. Cross for Berezitsky. Berezitsky trying to bust in but can't. As now Bogdan picks up the loose ball right by the Snowbirds bench. He's being watched there by Morin, and Bogdan will throw it cross floor to an open wing. Williams to the line but not out. Here comes Ryland Pierce now. Pierce down low for Berezitsky, and he had some room but fanned on it, and Deason will find that one and hang on. Face off to the left of Deason. Jarek Penner out to take the offensive zone draw versus Josh Grimm. Grimm will win that one back for Pasternak. Tries to go up the near side. Pierce able to cut it off. Pierce now walks in, and a good stop by Deason. Tried to put his glove on it but couldn't. So play will stay alive. Berezitsky back for Penner, and he just missed him. So that ball will go back into the Snowbirds' end. Huffnagel plays that one up to the near side for Penner. It's now Jones in his own zone with it. As he'll go D-to-D for Pierce. Up the near side for Berezitsky over the line. Watched closely there by Pasternak, and Pasternak is able to knock that one away as Eckel comes in and picks up the loose ball. Beatty going to slow things down in his own end. As now Beatty with some space on the far side. He'll get over the red line, and then he'll just dump it in. Pierce first back to it for the Snowbirds. Pierce will dump that one in, and James Pasternak will go back to retrieve. Anderson with it now. Back for Pasternak. For Mitchell right off the bench. Mitchell will send that one in deep. That one gets cut off by Monahan as he had Anderson and Grimm breaking towards the net. Damon Williams is with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Tries a centering pass for Berezitsky. That's now Monahan picks up that loose ball. Monahan in front for Williams, and he just missed. Williams was wide open back doors. Deason was down and out, but Williams just missed. As that one is going to get sent down the length of the floor. It's going to be an icing call. And the faceoff will come back into the Buck zone. So face off to the left of Deason. 10:05 to go in the second period. Still a 2-0 Snowbirds lead. So Harrison, Knights, Williams, Pasternak, Monahan out here for the Snowbirds. Harrison versus Anderson in the face-off circle. So the two captains take the draw. Good tie up. Harrison is able to win it, but Lukian comes in to cut that one off. Vanderveen with it behind the net now. Moves it up to center for Anderson. Unable to make a play on it. Knights with a pass, and he found on that one. As now here comes Mitchell, far side. Pasternak will slow things down as the Snowbirds look for a breakout here. Behind his own goal, being chased by Lukian. Pasternak for Williams. Centering pass now for Harrison over the line. We'll chip that one back for Williams, who will go and track it down. Being watched by Vanderveen. Williams now will come up near side. Wanted to put that one on net, but couldn't. Now Williams with a chance in front from the face-off circle. Good stop by Deason. It was loose in the crease, but no Snowbird player was there. Lamontagne able to keep it in. Lamontagne with a shot and a good stop by Deason, who has no idea where it is. It's on the near side as Deason again was down and out. There's a loose ball in front. They score! A weird bounce, and it ends up in the back of the Bucks net. I think they're going to give it to Lance Lamontagne, and it's a 3-0 Snowbirds lead. So we'll see who indeed they do give it to, but just a kind of an awkward bounce there. But either way, they all count the same if you're the Snowbirds, and similar to the semifinal game yesterday, they now have a 3-0 lead. So it's unassisted, so Lamontagne unassisted. As there's a shot on goal, and Deason is able to steer that aside. There's a centering pass out for Peters as the Bucks look for a response. Peters with it now, being watched closely by Peters. Peters still with it, trying to cut to the middle. As that one got knocked off, Velasquez will pick up that loose ball at center. As now Pasternak tries the centering pass. Pierce able to cut that one off. So now here comes Young with it. Took a stick up high, and they score! Austin Pasick alone in front, beats Deason, and it's a 4-0 Snowbirds lead. So Austin Pasick now gets on the board on a nice pass from Young, who was in all alone, and he's able to beat Deason. And the Bucks are just going to slow things down. It looked like Blake Young took a stick up high. So Brock Harrison in a conversation with referee Ray Berezitsky about the missed call. I mean, if you're the Snowbirds, it worked out because it ended up in the back of the Bucks net. So I think you're okay with that missed call. And they have a 4-0 lead. Blake Young is actually going to go to the room here, so Young goes to the room. Now Mitchell will send that one in deep. So Young with the lone assist, and it's a 4-0 Snowbirds lead. Rathje over the line, back for Knights, looking for somewhere to go with it. As he'll send it back for Lamontang. Lamontang with a shot, good stop by Deason. Now Bogdan with it, trying to make his way towards the goal, and Deason will just find that one as it rolls right to him and hang on. So 7:35 to go. Shots on goal 16-10 in favor of the Snowbirds. At one point in time, the Bucks had the edge in shots on goal in the first period at 7-3, and just 3 shots on goal since about midway through the opening period. They've also had 3 power plays in this one. Unable to capitalize there either. Knights with a shot, and that one gets deflected and goes wide. Marnette will pick up that loose ball. Back for Rathje, for Lamontang. Lamontang tries to work his way towards the net and can't. Now Lamontang will send that one up to Bogdan. Knights had to tag up, and he will. And now he'll push that one in deep, and Deason will find that one and hang on. Both teams will make changes here. 7:08 remains in the second period. 4-0 Snowbirds lead. Not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination, especially with big guns like Josh Grimm and Josh Anderson and Keith Mitchell for the Bucks, but you got to think that they need the next one, maybe even the next 2, if they want to have a hope to come back in this one. Still lots of time, however, as we're right around the midway point to the championship final here on a Sunday at Merlis Belcher Place. Pasternak will bring it up slowly in his own zone, looking for somewhere to go. Centering pass for Anderson. Gets over the line. Anderson rubbed out by Pasternak as they both hit the ground. As now James Pasternak will cut that one off, and he'll just go D-to-D for Beatty, who has some space. Beatty's going to step into one. Good stop by Huffnagel. Morin tries to turn and fire, but can't. Lukian back down low for Morin as the Bucks look to set up some offensive zone time here, but Pasternak is able to find that one, sends it to the line. Beatty cuts it off and keeps it in. Good job by the Bucks defender. There's a shot by Morin that got blocked. Now Evan Pasternak will send that one out. James Pasternak now with it up the near side. That one played off the near side boards. As now we're going to have a penalty coming up. It's going to be another power play here. It's going to be a tripping call. Berezitsky got his stick in between the legs of Derek Lukian. Face off to the left of Robbie Huffnagel, and an opportunity here for the Bucks on their 4th power play of the game. Try to see if they can't climb back into this one. Had a couple of good looks on 2 power plays. The other 2, or the 2 of the 3 power plays, I should say. So we'll see what gives on their 4th opportunity of the night. There's a shot. Huffnagel steers that one aside and finds it and hangs on. So good stop there by Huffnagel on that far post. And we'll get set to do the face-off all over again to the left of the Snowbirds goal, to my broadcast left. Face-off one. Grimm with a shot. Good stop by Huffnagel. Rebound, but Jones the first to it. Anderson is able to find that loose ball. Back now for Mitchell with a shot. Good stop by Huffnagel. It's still loose in front. Lukian with a chance. And somehow that one stays out. And we got some extracurriculars after the whistle here, as Huffnagel, I think, was maybe knocked over, as there was a loose ball in front. And Brock Harrison and Damon Williams right in the middle of it. And I think Josh Anderson is going to get sent off for a penalty here, so we'll have to see what the call is. As we'll see, I think they're going to send both captains. So Anderson and Harrison are going to go. So Anderson's going to go for a cross check. And somebody just got teed up here as well, and it might have been Anderson. No, I think it's going to be Harrison. So I think Anderson's going to go off for a cross check. Harrison's going to go off for a rough and an unsportsmanlike. So everything should cancel out here as tension's boiling over for the Bucks, down 4-0 with 5:41 remaining in the second period. So it should remain 5-on-4 still, I think. Just trying to do a quick count here, and yeah, it is going to remain 5-on-4. So essentially those penalties offset. Double minor for Anderson, and then 2-2 for Harrison. There's now Mitchell with it. For Pasternak. Pasternak at the top with a shot, ripped just wide. Lukian tries to play the bounce, unable to do so. Lukian sends it back for Pasternak just inside the line with a shot. That one doesn't make its way through. I think Rathje might have blocked that one. Knights tries to spring Williams just a little too far out of his reach, and now Deason will come out to play that one. So now Williams with it, tries to poke that one past Mitchell. Mitchell able to cut that one off, and he's the first to it. Pasternak with it now. For Lukian, just missed. He was on the other side of center, however, so icing waved off. Lukian trying to win a battle behind the Snowbirds goal. As he'll come out this near side, tries to throw it towards the net, and I think they're going to say that the net came off, so the face-off will come outside. I think Darwin Morin knocked the net off. So face-off to in the neutral zone. Pasternak with it. Send that one down the length of the floor. 24 seconds and counting remaining in the minor penalty to Berezicki for tripping. As now Morin tries to track down that loose ball. Good to see Blake Young back out on the floor after he went to the room after taking that high stick just before the Snowbirds' fourth goal as well. Lukian near side face-off circle. Tries to send that one cross floor, and it got intercepted, and that one just gets sent down by Young. Berezicki back out onto the floor, and because of that, it's going to be icing. So face-off will come to the left of Robbie Huffnagel. Offensive zone face-off for the Bucks. Evan Peters out to take the draw. Peters wins it straight forward, tries to push his way through. There's a loose ball in front, but that one gets blocked by Jones. Jones out to Berezicki now. Berezicki over the line. Out with Pasic and Joey Velasquez. Well, that one gets played to center but not out. Good job by Velasquez to cut that one up, but he gets tracked down from behind by Peters, and now Vanderveen will catch up to the loose ball behind the Bucks goal. As now Berezicki almost stripped him. Pasic finds that loose ball with a shot, and a good stop by Deason, who hangs on. As tensions are high here in the championship final. Now there's a shot on goal that goes wide from the far side point. That was Monahan with a shot off the face-off. As now Vanderveen tries to play that one but lost it. Eskra lost his stick. Ball came to him. He wasn't ready. As now Williams will play that one up to Fullerton. Pokes it across for Peters. As that one will go down the length of the floor. We'll have another icing call. So face off to the right of Deason. Braden Barnett out to take the offensive zone draw. He'll face off against Josh Grimm. There's a shot right off the draw from Bogdan that goes wide. He'll pick up that loose ball, tries a centering pass, fans on it. Him and Pasternak are in a battle. It's now Bogdan with it. Bogdan trying to work his way through. Grimm able to knock that one away. Now Knights with it. Knights makes a nice move around Eckel. Knights with a shot and he rips it high. Loose ball in front as that one was batted towards the goal and just missed on the second attempt. Grimm will leave it for Eckel as that one rolled away from him. As now Barnett tries to cross a floor feed. Grimm knocks that one down. Sends that one up for Eckel. It's now Bogdan with it. Near side for Knights over the line, 2-on-2. Knights, nice pass for Barnett, in all alone, and a good job by Beattie as he got back and got a stick in the lane. Knights with it now, being watched by Beattie. Knights trying to buy himself some space. He'll reverse course at the far side face-off circle, off the handle to it, and now that will allow Eckel to come out the other way. He just chips it in deep. Huffnagel will elect to keep play going, plays it to the near side wall. Grimm tries to work that one down, but that one will roll right to Huffnagel. And he hangs on. 1:45 to go in the second period. Still a 4-0 Snowbirds lead. A little bit of pushback here in the second half of the second period. Shots on goal 18-18. So Mitch Deason also looks like he's settled down a little bit as well. Peters tries to win that one straight forward, and he'll give chase in the far near corner. Peters being watched by Pasternak. Now Lukian in to help out. He'll work it free. Peters with it now. Peters trying to backhand that one towards the net, but can't. Lukian tracks down that loose ball. Takes a bump by Pasternak. Back up top now for Williams with a shot. That one took a redirect in front. Didn't make its way to the goal. Good job by Vanderveen, who was able to keep that one in only momentarily, though, and now that one will be lifted out. Here comes Mormon for Williams, 2-on-1. Williams tries to get it back for Mormon, and a good stick by Bryce Williams to break that one up. As Mitchell moves it up for Lukian far side. In comes Lukian now. Tries to work his way through, but can't. Penner for Mormon, far side blue line. As he got cut off by, that was Vanderveen. Now Lukian picks up the loose ball at center. And he'll just chip that one in. It gets cut off by Mormon, however. Up for Williams at the near side. Final 40 seconds of the second period. Williams for Mormon knocks that one down. Back for Williams now. Williams had his stick lifted from behind by Lukian. Not sure he knew Lukian was right there. As that one will work its way towards the goal, but Fullerton will send that one out for Lukian. Too hot for him to handle, and that will roll down the length of the floor for an icing call with 20 seconds remaining in the middle frame, and Anderson and Harrison are both out of the box now as well. Face off to the right of Deason. Now Jones with it. Jones with a shot. That one got blocked. Good block by Eskra. Second shot by Jones will be deflected off of Deason and out of play. So 10 seconds now remaining in the second period. As that one will get lifted out, and this is going to have enough steam for icing as well. So another icing call with 3.5 remaining in the middle frame. So face-off will once again come to the left of Deason. Both captains in the face-off circle, and Anderson will just tie him up. Jones with a shot that goes wide, and that's how the second period will end. So the Snowbirds add 2 more, and they're 15 miles away from defending their 2023 championship with the 2024 championship on the line. We're through 2. There's a 4-0 Snowbirds lead.
My name is Justin D'Entremont. I'm the commissioner of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League.
My name is Brock Harrison. I'm captain of the Snowbirds of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League.
My name is Christian Magnus, and I'm the captain of the Axemen Ball Hockey team in the Saskatchewan Ball Hockey Premier League.
I was also a member of Men's Team Canada, and I'm a national champion, head coach, and player.
I'm also 3-time MVP, as well as the all-time leading scorer.
I'm second in league scoring, and I also played Team Canada World Juniors back in 2012.
I recently won top forward at the World Championships in Buffalo, New York.
The Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League is a men's competitive ball hockey league featuring the top talent in the province. In 2024, we'll be heading into our 4th season, and our games are played in Saskatchewan, primarily in the Saskatoon and Regina areas. We currently have 4 teams: the Snowbirds, the Axemen, the Ravens, and the Bucks.
Ball hockey is very similar to ice hockey, except it's played on a dry surface rather than with a puck on the ice.
All you really need is shoes, a stick, and a helmet.
We have 3 major goals: to grow this league into a professional ball hockey league, all within Saskatchewan with our best talent, and to grow the sport of ball hockey, and to grow the game for the youth and get the youth involved and supply them with the resources they need.
We see major potential for ball hockey in Saskatchewan. Ice hockey is already extremely popular.
The nice thing about ball hockey is that it's cheaper, safer, more accessible, and easier to learn.
We are looking for support in achieving our goals and looking for sponsorship in our sport.
We're looking for cash sponsorships to help with youth camps and youth skills competitions that we run during intermissions of our games. We're also looking for cash sponsorship to help with league operations.
We're looking for donations of merchandise and gift cards for our youth skills competition and player awards.
We are looking for sponsors who will sponsor our league. They will have signage on display as well as their logo on jerseys.
We're looking for restaurants to sponsor events like pizza parties for youth teams that attend our games.
And we are also looking for sponsorships for our jerseys and teams.
If you're interested in getting involved or becoming a sponsor, please reach out to us by email at skpremierballhockey@gmail.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Help us grow the league. Help us grow the sport.
Welcome back inside Merlis Belcher Place. 15 minutes remain in the 2024 Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League season, unless the Bucks can mount a 4-goal comeback, as they got to start with one, down 4-0 against the Snowbirds, who are looking to repeat as Premier League champions. 4 different goal scorers in this one for the Snowbirds. Brock Harrison got them started. Holden Knights has a power play goal. Lance Lamontagne and Austin Pasek, the goal scorers for the Snowbirds, as the third is underway, as Pasternak will control that ball off the opening face-off of the third period. D-to-D now for Monahan. Back now for Pasternak with it. Pasternak up the near side. That one misses everybody, so it'll go down for an icing call, and the face-off will come back inside the Snowbirds' end to the left of Robbie Huffnagel. 18 saves so far tonight for Huffnagel. Face-off will be taken by Josh Anderson for the Bucks. Braden Barnett, his counterpart. Anderson tries to win that one back, and he'll just go straight forward with it instead. Let's look for him to try to take over here in this third period. He's more than capable of taking over a game as well. Lukian with it now, looking for somewhere to go. Lukian for Mitchell, as that one goes off of a Snowbirds player, as Mitchell just turned and fired and it went wide. Darwin Morin will cut that one off at the far sideline. Mitchell now on the near side. That one hopped over his stick, and now here comes Knights the other way with a burst of speed. Knights across for Bogdan, trying to get it back for Knights, but a good diving attempt there by Mitchell. But now Barnett with a shot, and a good stop by Deason. Good recovery by Deason, as now Lukian for Morin. Could be a 2-on-1 the other way, but that one just hopped over the stick of Morin. Monahan, the only one back for the Snowbirds. Bogdan now, long lead feed for Knights, who will play that one off the near side half wall, waiting for some teammates to catch up, as he was looking for Pasek, unable to get it there. Vanderveen working on Knights now. Knights able to come away with it. Centering pass for Pasek, just missed him. Bogdan now with a pass. That one got blocked. As now Deason will come out of his net, and he'll just leave it for Vanderveen, as the Snowbirds will peel off for their first change of the third and final frame. Williams back for Vanderveen. Ahead now for Eckel. As Grimm will track down that loose ball. That one will go up off the glass just underneath the netting here at Merlis Belcher Place. As now that loose ball will roll into the neutral zone. Peters back to pick it up. Tries to send that one up for Grimm, but it gets intercepted. As now Pasek will just shovel that one in. Velasquez will go and give chase. Him and Peters in a battle with it behind the Snowbirds goal. Bucks goal, pardon me. Eckel with it on the near side. As he'll just send that one in, and Josh Grimm, big Josh Grimm, will go and give chase, as he gives Rafjay a bump. Mitchell tries to backhand that one towards the goal, but can't. Here comes Pasek, 1-on-2, as the rest of the Snowbirds will change, and he'll just let a shot go. Deason will hang on to that one, and with Pasek bearing down on him, just puts his glove over top of it. Face off to the right of Deason. There's now Mitchell with it. Up for Anderson. Backhands that one. Down for Morin. Morin with it. First to give chase. Being watched closely there by Knights. Centering pass for Lukian. Too hot for him to handle. Beatty tries to work it free and can't. Williams now tries to move that one up, but it gets cut off. Lukian for Anderson, who will gain the line. And he just backhands that one deep into the zone. Morin will go and give chase. Morin now with it. Tries a centering pass for Anderson. That one got cut off. Good defensive play there from Ryan Pierce. And now Harrison with it the other way. Sends it over for Damon Williams. Centering pass now for Pierce. Pierce with space, and he walks in and rips it wide on the blocker side. That one will roll all the way to Anderson at center floor. Had that one poked away. Knights with it now. Knights with a burst of speed down the near side wing. Knights trying to track his way to the net, and he got taken down and pushed into by Deason, and the net will come off. So the face-off will be to the left of Deason. Jared Penner out to take the face off for the Snowbirds. Good defensive zone win from Josh Grimm. As Tad Fullerton will throw it behind the net for Vanderveen. Now Eckel tries to make a play on it, but he loses an edge. As now Berezitsky tries to work that one into the zone and does. Able to chip it past a couple of Bucks players. As that one will get sent off the boards and down, so it's going to be an icing call. Face-off will come back to the right now of Bucks goalie Mitch Deason. So face-off one by Jared Penner, tries a centering pass. That one got intercepted. Good position from Vanderveen to pick that one off. So he'll work that one free for Fullerton. Eskra tries to move that one up. That one goes off of a stick. Now Berezitsky with it, working 1-on-2 on Vanderveen and Fullerton. Berezitsky will track down the loose ball in the corner. Tries a sharp angle shot. That one got blocked. Mormon back to the point. Pasternak with a shot. Doesn't get through. Monahan with it now. Pasternak. Up ahead for Barnett. In comes Barnett now with it. There's a shot. That one got blocked by Anderson. Bogdan for Ralph J. There's a long shot by Montaigne that goes wide. Braden Barnett trying to chip it to himself but can't. As Anderson will play it off the wall. Mitchell back for Anderson with a burst of speed. Anderson now with it. Knocks down Berezitsky, and that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a body contact penalty against the Bucks captain as he ran over Elliot Berezitsky as he was trying to chase down that loose ball. And the frustrations continue here for the Bucks. So face off on the left of Deason. So Harrison, Barnett, Lamontagne, Knights, and Rathje will make up this power play unit here for the Snowbirds. Face-off won by Grimm. Good defensive zone win by him. So Anderson will go and sit for two or less. Grimm trying to track down that loose ball. Now Rathje takes a bump from Pasternak. Grimm now with it, trying to work his way through. Grimm still with it. Finally knocked away by Harrison, and now the Snowbirds will break out. They could have numbers. Barnett over the line on the near side. He'll work it back for Lamontagne. For Rathje, who will settle it down. Knights now at the far side, just inside the line. Down low for Harrison at the far side goal line. Harrison tries a centering pass. That one goes off the stick. Back for Rathje. Rathje with a shot. And a good block by Keith Mitchell. As Harrison and Pasternak are in a battle for it. Barnett in to help out, and he comes away with it. Now he is being watched by Williams, and that one is going to be worked down the length of the floor. Huffnagel out of his crease will send it to Rathje. So Rathje will now bring it up. Near side for Lamontagne, who will gain the line, then peel back. Rathje at the top for Knights. Knights will walk in with a shot and a good stop by Deason. It's Barnett now, being watched closely by Beatty behind the Bucks goal. Harrison back up top for Rathje. Rathje is going to step into that one, but that one got blocked by Morin, and Mitchell will just send that one down as the Snowbirds will change. Peters is going to give chase now to Pierce. Jones with it. Centering pass for Harrison over the line. Dishes it off to Barnett on the near side. Barnett with a shot, looking for the redirect, but that one goes off of Harrison, and that one will go off the stanchion at the Bucks bench. So the faceoff is going to come back inside. So good kill here for the Bucks. 11 seconds remain in the Josh Anderson penalty. Face off, one back for Jones, for Pierce. There's a backdoor pass for Pasick as he just missed. Pierce with it now. Far side, there's a shot by Young, and Deason steers that one out of play as Anderson steps back out onto the floor. So Snowbirds unable to convert on that power play, and it will remain a 4-0 Snowbirds lead here with 7:27 to go in the third period. Now Vanderveen behind his own net. As that one for Anderson misses him, so that'll go down the length of the floor. An icing call. Face-off will come back into the Bucks end once again. Now Vanderveen behind his own goal as he'll move it up for Morin. Morin chips it in. Anderson will give chase, working on Monahan. As both of them overran the ball as it kind of just stayed stationary on that near side. Both of them, I think, were thinking that it was going to take a roll around the wall, and it never did. Lukian first back to it for the Bucks. He'll just flip it up for Fullerton on that far side. Now Vanderveen for Morin. Morin up for Anderson now. Anderson for Lukian over the line. Lukian, nice pass for Morin. Morin with a shot, and that one might have been deflected as it goes wide. Pasternak off the wall, up now for Pasick. Pasick around Pasternak, who blew a tire. Pasick in with a shot, saving there. Rebound, Pasick trying to jam it in, and he does. And it's a 5-0 Snowbirds lead. As Austin Pasick is able to jam that one home. Makes it a 5-0 Snowbirds lead on the rebound. As now the two benches are at each other here. So referee Ray Berzitsky will come over and calm things down between both benches. Now Mitchell will move it up for Grimm here as Grimm will take a shot, and Huffnagel will just elect to play that one. So the second of the afternoon for Pasick. We'll push this to a 5-0 lead. Pasternak, Evan Pasternak with an assist. It's now Lamontagne up for Harrison now with it. Harrison over the line makes a nice move. Harrison off for Williams now. And Theckel was able to take control there. Mitchell with it. At his pocket picked by Knights, down low for Harrison. Harrison now with it. Harrison across for Williams. Williams with a shot and a good stop by Deason as that one will roll into the netting behind the Bucks goal. 5:34 to go, still a 5-0 Snowbirds lead as both teams will make changes. Now Beattie with it. Beattie still with it behind the net. As he'll just wait to set things up here. As that one is going to get lifted down. Good draw weight by Morin. Or by Beattie, pardon me, as Morin was in chase. Wouldn't have had enough for icing anyways, as Penner will send that one down. That one handcuffed decent and came out dangerously close on the other side. Mormon for Pierce. Pierce is going to step down for Berezitsky with a shot, and that one missed. And now Morin will pick up the loose ball. Could be a 2-on-1. Mormon is backtracking to try to step on Morin. As Mormon will throw it around for Pierce. Berezitsky now on the near side. Williams steps up on him. Berezitsky able to work it free, and now he's going to come out the other way. As Berezitsky gets stood up at the line by Anderson, and now Beattie with it. Beattie tries to find Anderson, icing waved off. Bogdan with it. Up now for Berezitsky. Berezitsky with it for Braden Barnett on the near side as he'll just lift that one in. Bogdan will go and give chase. Vanderveen and Bogdan now will meet behind the Bucks goal. There's now Vanderveen with it. Sends that one up for Grimm. Grimm now with it. We'll send that one around. Knights escapes a check from Eskra. Eskra over the line. As Knights will go and give chase. As he's tied up by Fullerton behind the Bucks goal. Knights will get it back as now Beattie will tie him up. 3.5 to go here. As that one will get played out the near side. Graham will pick it up. Graham just gets over the red line and sends it in far corner. Eskra will give chase. As there's a centering pass for Grimm. That one got broken up by Pasternak, and now here comes Bogdan the other way. Bogdan up for Knights. Knights with it. There's a shot by Barnett and a good stop made there by Deason, and he'll hang on. So 3:04 to go here, 5-0.
1905. Once again.
Snowbirds lead, so they should be well on their way to winning their second consecutive Premier League championship. Now Pasternak will throw that one around for Mitchell, who takes a spill behind the Bucks goal. Pasternak with it now. Near side for Peters. Peters with a burst of speed, trying to gain a step on Rathje and work his way towards the goal, but can't. Now Anderson kicks it back for Pasternak. Pasternak's going to take a walk, and Anderson with a shot, and that one got blocked. But now Pasic with it. We'll chip that one past Pasternak. Here comes Pasic, alone. Pasic with a shot and a good stop and a rebound, and they're going to wave it off. They're going to say a high stick, as he did knock that one out of the air into the back of the net, but it is going to be a high stick, so no goal, and the face-off will come outside. So face-off will come all the way back into the Snowbirds end. 2:29 to go. So Anderson versus Velasquez in the face-off circle. Battle of the 19s. Anderson tries to go straight forward with it, but Velasquez is able to win that one. As Velasquez will chip that one out. As Keith Mitchell was a lone man back. He had to make sure that he was the first two, and then he was. Eckel now Being watched closely there by Velasquez. This Eckel over the line for Peters. Just going to step into one. Huffnagel steers aside. Final 2 minutes remaining here. 5-0 Snowbirds lead. As Anderson tries a centering pass. That one doesn't work. That one will get sent out to the far side. Young tries to find a streaking passing, but that one got cut off. Good stick by Pasternak. And now there's a long lead feed here for Pasternak. Tries to get that one past Beatty, and then high six Beatty. As Beatty is down after a high stick. And Beatty is down. And I think he might be cut. So Beatty will get up, and he's going to go to the bench. So good news for the Bucks with 1:34 to go. And Pasik's going to get 5 in a game misconduct for this. So now Beatty is going to end up going to the room. Pasek got 5 in a game, so he's done as well. 1:34 to go. Now we have trouble with the timekeeper here as well, making sure that everything's in order. So the Bucks will end the game on a power play. It'd be nice, from the Bucks standpoint, if you could get one past Huffnagel here on Championship Sunday, but so Harrison versus Anderson in the face-off circle. There's Grimm now with it. Works it back for Pasternak. Lukian with it now for Mitchell. Mitchell is going to walk in with a shot. That one got blocked. There's a rebound and another block. Good penalty killing here early for the Snowbirds. Knights trying to work that one free. That's now Pasternak unable to hold the line, so the Bucks are going to have to tag up. Pasternak will go back and get it. Sends that one for Anderson, who will gain the line. Pasternak now. Nice pass for Lukian, but that one hopped over his stick. Mitchell. Morin with it now. Darwin Morin. Down low for Anderson, and Harrison will find that one and send it down the length of the floor. Final 45 seconds. Anderson with it. Check that, Pasternak with it now. Up ahead for Lukian, who tries to spring him. Jones is able to swat that one away. Now Mitchell with it. Keith Mitchell with some space. There's a shot. That one ripped just wide. Loose in front as they try to bang away at it. It's still loose. There's now Lukian with it. Back for Grimm. Grimm now with it. There's a shot by Lukian, and that one gets ripped wide. Final 13 seconds of the 2024 season. Morin with a shot. That one got blocked. Lukian now with it. Back for Grimm. Grimm, 5 seconds left. There's a shot. That one got blocked. Bucks need another shot, and they're not going to get it. And the Snowbirds, back-to-back years, Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League champions. A convincing 5-0 victory over the Bucks in this one. And that's how the 2024 Premier League season will end. So like I said, a convincing victory for the Snowbirds, a 20-save shutout for Robbie Huffnagel, so he saved his best performance for last. As the Snowbirds went 5-1 in the regular season, they won their semifinal game yesterday, and they won this game. They actually ended the season on a 6-game winning streak. They lost their first game of the season in a shootout, and other than that, they won out. Meanwhile, for the Bucks, they had one win in the regular season. They were able to run the table yesterday with back-to-back wins, but the Cinderella story falls short. My name is Matt Morrison. Thanks for hanging out with me today and all weekend here at Merlis Belcher Place. The final in this one, once again, 5-0 for the Snowbirds over the Bucks, your 2024 Premier League champions, the Saskatoon Snowbirds.
To be classified as a rookie, you must be under 23 years old and have never played in A Nationals before. Last year's mid-season pickups do not count as rookies this year. The Rookie of the Year award from the Ravens, Noah Coates. The top forward goes to the best forward in the 2024 season from the Bucks, Josh Anderson. The top defenseman goes to the best defenseman in the 2024 season from the Ravens, Steve Castle. And the top goalie goes to the best goalie in the 2024 season from the Ravens, Reed Cooper. And the most valuable player goes to the best player in the 2024 season from the Snowbirds,